the big question is now, what am I going to do to while away the rest of this stream? I feel like playing Galaga, to be honest. I feel like Galaga's on the cards. Do I play the PS2 one, though? Or do I play the PC Engine one? Oh, well, when I say the PS2 one, what I really mean is the arcade one. I want to play Galaga 88 because it's been on the brain. It's really flipping good. And, yeah, there's the arcade one's good. The PC Engine one, feel like it's a bit better. Feel like it's just that bit better. It's certainly easier. I'm just going to change the category to retro. I'm going to change the title to Post Bandicoot Fun. There. Hooray! Oh, I better get rid of the 100% bit as well. Because, yeah, no way. Let's play the arcade one and then see where we go from there. Because I've got the Namco Museum on here with it on. And I did unlock it. It was very difficult to do it on... Because when I tried to do it while I was recording, because I thought, oh, there'll be a special message that says you've unlocked it. Let me explain. I'll get into the game and then I'll explain what the heck I'm on about. I think it takes a little while to load. Story of my life. Ah, here we go. Look at that. Fuzzeraffic. Nice. Maybe I should rename the stream to Galaga 88, actually. Yeah, oh no. Why does it... I'm going to have to set up a memory card for it, aren't I? That means I'm going to have to play the original Galaga. Hold on. Bearest thou with me, friends. I'll give it a new virtual memory card and then it won't moan that there's no space on the memory card. That just makes no sense, does it? No sense whatsoever. While it's loading... Ooh, what's Apple doing for the open web? Firefox seem happy with it. What's going on? Apple is taking a hard stance on online privacy with a new anti-tracking policy in Safari. Nice. WebKit tracking prevention policy as well. So that's a standardized thing. It's not just Apple. Blink. Right. So, oh yeah. Whatever this is, it's not going to end up in Blink. Put it that way. Because it's the rendering engine that powers Google Chrome. Yep. But on iOS, every browser just uses WebKit anyway, so whatever. Use of ad blockers is at its peak. Who's surprised? The only reason, honestly, there's two reasons I use an ad blocker. The first, the tracking, and the second is that ads are just too obnoxious. Like I don't like Wikia very much. It's not much fun. There's a lot of good information on there. There's also a lot of crap on there. In fact, there's an amazing Galaxian wiki where somebody's gone through the entire plot of Galaxian 3 in minutiae, and it's pretty ridiculous. Wiki is the sort of place where you find those fans of things that you never thought there would be fans for, and they are all hardcore. They don't mess around. On the subject that they are a fan of, they will give you thread to needle. They just know every damn thing there is to know. Everything that's ever been made has fans like that. Anyway, but yeah, you go on Wikia, and there's an ad at the top that expands. There's an ad on the side. There's another ad on the side. There's sponsored videos. There's a load of crap at the bottom. And I just think to myself, I can't read this. I mean, if Firefox has this amazing reading view as well, which does make things a lot better for certain websites. But it's just like, it's disgusting the amount of obnoxious adverts that you get on certain websites. What's the other one? PC World magazine. Their website has an abominable amount of adverts and auto-playing videos, all lot. It's dreadful. I noticed that this isn't loading. Does it not like... Is it either have a memory card or play the game? Is that how we're doing this? It'd probably be quicker just to open it in MAME, wouldn't it? Let's do that, because it'll be... It makes no sense to do it this way, does it? I've just bought this nice cable and I'm going to go and play some damn emulators. What's that all about? But this isn't working, so let's just do it the old-fashioned way. MAME is an amazing emulator anyway, so... And I won't have to mess around unlocking the damn game to play the damn game. Why is the first... When you put in Galaga in the search thing, why is the first game Galaxia? What the hell's that? Oh, and it's because I'm searching in 1979, that's why. Available. Galaga. And the first game to come up if you search for Galaga is Fantastic. Galaga conversion on Galaxian hardware. It is from Brazil. Galaga 88. I think MAME goes a bit funny sometimes if you got OBS running at the same time. Very strange. Right, let's get this show on the road. The controls should already be set up because I've been recording quite a bit of footage from this. For reasons. Very good reasons, which you will find out, hopefully, in not too much time. In fact, definitely before the end of September. Just depends on... Well, it depends on other people. It sounds completely silent now that the PS2's not on. Anyway. Got the international version here. The Japanese version actually makes a bit more sense. When that Galagan goes past, it drops off all the letters. Anyway, let's put in some coins. Yes. Let's go dual, because that makes sense. No. God, I love this game. I've never really played it properly. I think it's one of them things, and it's... Oh, I can't concentrate. I need to get to a point where I can turn it down, because I've turned it up a little bit too much, and now I can't properly concentrate. I've also killed all the boss Galagans, so I can't play the meta. What's going on here? Right, yeah. It's pretty good that I've started to research Galaga. And Galaxian. Indeed, it is the Galaxian series, lest we forget. Because I've discovered this game. Now, I feel like I've played it before at some point, but I don't really remember it, and it's a bit of a Luna Loonies type situation. Oh, indeed, Super Space Invaders type of situation. That might be a better comparison, because I'd played Super Space Invaders before on an actual arcade cabinet in Southport, specifically. But I never really sort of took it in until I started playing it for the Space Invaders special. Hey! We can cheat on this level. I feel like I should be quiet for this. I don't know if it's my version of MAME, but there is a little bug where the audio sort of hiccups. Watch. Ha ha ha! Excellent. So if you don't do anything, you actually potentially get more points than if you try and shoot them, which is kind of funny. I mean, I don't know, it's a bit less fun doing it that way though. But once again, playing the meta. Although if I was really playing the meta, I wouldn't be shooting them all while they were flying in, because I believe that's That gets you less points. If you wait for them to fly down, I think that's the way to get the most points. The Commissar. And shooting all these things. But I don't care. I just want to have fun. Can I get all these? Bah, bah, bah. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, this game is... It's got a bit of a Space Invaders Lunar Loonies taste to it, which is nice. Because that game has... In fact, we'll play it in a bit, and I'll demonstrate, and I'll explain exactly what I mean. That game has... It's just too Japan for me. It's a bit too bonkers for the sake of being bonkers, and it's not... It needs to sort of hold it back a bit. And this does. It restrains itself to the extent that it remains a really fun game, and it remains a very pleasant experience. But it's still got that silly, playful touch to it, and that's really nice. It's the perfect blend. It doesn't go overboard with its silliness, and I like that. And Super Space Invaders is the same. Let's just do it again. Let's watch them dance. Especially since I can't even do this one because I can't make it across to the other side of the screen in time to catch them all. I wonder what Nostalgia Nerd thinks of this. Now, I read that you're supposed to have, like, 10,000 is like the minimum. Hey, look, Dimension Warp, yeah. I'll explain that in a second. That's the sort of noise that I make when I'm, like, baking or cooking or doing anything. Yeah, according to the... Well, it's actually on the Wikipedia article that's really badly written. Oh, that was close, but hey. Is it possible to take out all these things? Probably, if you're quick enough, but I'm not very quick. Oh yeah, now you've got the balloon guys that you have to hit them a few times. Let's shoot them while they're spawning in. Haha, I'm a massive chew! Yeah, this is where it starts to get tricky because you've got these bats. Oh no. Right. I want to clear them out a bit before... Okay. Well, you're going to have to abduct me because there's no way I can compete with just one fighter. Ooh. Right, careful now. Careful. Give me that. Oh. Darn. What was I even saying? You got to listen to this music, by the way. This is a nice, smooth piece. But it gets even better. I'll just leave that there. Singing Galligans. What more do you want out of life? So, what was I even saying? I was saying something. I can't remember what it was. Oh well, the Dimension Warp. Basically, this game has branching paths, which is great. It's outrunning space. And if you get... I don't really know what the rules are with the blue canisters. You can collect up to... When I've played it before, you collect one and then that disappears. And then you collect two more and then you do the Dimension Warp. But that time I only collected two and I did it. So the Dimension Warp takes you on bonus areas, basically, as far as I can ascertain. Bonus areas that wouldn't come up in normal gameplay and you have to collect the canisters. Brilliantly, the demo points out the item but doesn't show the player collecting it, which is... What the hell? These demos always suck, don't they? And it just takes you to different places, basically. Alternate paths and stuff. Very cool. Very ahead of its time. I say that, but Outrun did the same thing, didn't it? But that has precedent to do so because it's Outrun and it's a driving game. Would make sense that would be in a driving game. It's less likely to be in a game like this, and this wasn't actually the first time it happened. No, of course it was. What am I saying? Well, it might have been. I don't know. I don't know if it happened before. It probably did, but this was probably the first big name that did it. In terms of being a shooter and not a racing game. But Super Space Invaders also did it. In fact, playing this, I feel like Super Space Invaders pinched a load of ideas from this. It does make sense. Anyway, I remembered that there's something I want to try out. But first, before we do that, let's play the PC Engine version of this game. Oh, you can probably see my flipping main window there. Oh no. Quick transition to the Zoom. So let's get Mednafen open, because that is my emulator of choice when it comes to PC Engine, PlayStation. That's about it. Oh, Saturn as well, just Saturn. Yeah, flipping great at doing all three of them. It's a brilliant emulator. It's one of the best. So here we go. Let's get this. Oh, it's making noises already. It's not giving me a chance. You notice that the sounds aren't quite the same already, but it's a home port of a 80s arcade game, so it's not going to be arcade perfect, is it? Let's push run button. Let's, of course, use dual. So there's certain little bits missing, and you'll notice also it's a different aspect ratio, and it's also slightly louder in my ears. Yeah, different aspect ratio, which I find interesting because you'd think that would affect the game a lot more profoundly than it does, but it doesn't really. I mean, I don't know. I suppose the Galaxians are actually as far away from you as they are in the arcade, so maybe it's not a problem. I don't know. I just note that Space Invaders 90 on the Mega Drive, that has the problem. Oh, I thought I'd ballsed it up then, but no, it's fine. All is good. Haha! There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, Space Invaders 90 on the Mega Drive, that has the problem where it's 4x3. Oh, not quite 4x3, but whatever. 4x3 for the sake of argument. And as such, the invaders get to the ground really, really quickly, and it's extremely difficult as a result. Right, let's actually shoot them this time because that's fun. I actually think you get more points doing this because you get extra points for clearing each round, don't you? But when you get to the later rounds, like the square dancing stage is really difficult to pull off. However, it's easier in the PC Engine version. Yeah, look, 10,000 points. Plus there are whatever points I got for doing the actual game. So, yeah. I think that's just like an extra little thing, isn't it, for people to find out. I don't know. So you've still got the bonus warp canisters, and you've got all the enemies, got all the bonus stages, got the triple ship. Everything from the arcade is here. There's nothing missing as far as I can tell. So this is a really, really good version. If you've got a PC Engine, then there's... Well, I don't know how expensive this is actually, this game. I suspect the Japanese version is probably cheaper than all other versions, but that can vary wildly from game to game. Sometimes the Japanese version is the one to go for because it's ultra cheap compared to like the US and the PAL versions of the given game. But then certain games, Japanese versions like stonkingly expensive, like Outrun 2 SP on the PS2. Oh boy! Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast is flipping £5 on eBay. Nothing. Outrun 2 SP, that's going to cost you 150 quid, mate. So, yeah. Certain games you're like, yeah, okay, I'll get the Japanese one. It's cheap. Yeah, look, it's loads easier on this, is the square dancing stage, because there's only one stream of Galaxians. So you don't have to race back and forth across the screen. This is a tango music, by the way. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, got lucky there. Was that the last stage? Da-da. What's the guy called? I'm not good with Japanese names. I don't know how to pronounce them. Let's just go into my playlist. Hopefully I can get to it before the stage starts. Move, move, move. Galaga 88. Hiroyuki Kawada. Probably pronounced that wrong. Ah! I'm playing it through OBS because I can't find the window. There it is. There. Hiroyuki Kawada, in an interview, he said that he actually made the music first and then the programmers put the dance into it, which is great. Oh, look, I did it that time. Yeah, this version, I don't know why, but it's quite a bit easier than the arcade. I'm not sure why that is. I think partly it's to do with the fact that they throw less projectiles at you. And I think they're a little bit slower as well, the Galagans. Can't be so certain though. But yeah, they're definitely slower coming down like this because, well, you saw in the arcade version I couldn't hit them squid things. That group of squiddies. But in this version I could, quite easily in fact, so... Look at these two jerks. Oh, look at these two jerks. Yeah, mate! Oh, no. Yeah, the trick is to get them before they shoot out because they fire 3 shots at you and it's quite difficult to deal with if you're in a tight spot. But yeah, I mean I haven't been hit yet, so it must be easier. That's my benchmark. Oh, saying that. Oh well, I've got 2 extra lives now, so I can quite safely... Oh, he says. There's a boss now. A boss that I wouldn't have seen if I hadn't got the Dimension Warp. I would have seen a different boss, which I believe looks something like a beetle. This guy's got a bit of AI, hasn't he? Look at him. He's dodging my bullets left and right. He thinks he's a Galaxian. Lest we forget, this is the Galaxian series. The 4th game in the Galaxian series, in fact. Unless you count Galaxian 2. Which I'm pretty sure is unofficial. It's a handheld game. It's a bit like Astro Wars. Oh, don't get the galactic dancing. I would I expected to... I was not even, like... I wasn't sure what was going on there. But they just shot me. Right, I need one of these jerks to abduct my ship. I need to stay competitive in this... Oh! Right, forget them things. If they go to the middle, just forget them. Especially... right, come and abduct me. No, you're going to loop, okay. Don't abduct me then, you jerk. Oh, what did I do that for? When I said it's easier, I didn't mean it's easy. Just keep that in mind. Something I've always appreciated about Galaga and Galaxian is that it waits... Oh, now you come and abduct me, you massive scrub. Well, I'm going to suicide bomb you for that. So that was a Galaga 90, which was the US version on the TurboGrafx 16. Not the PC Engine, technically, but hey. Oh, we get the music. They don't sing in this one. Oh, but you get 4 letters. Not that that's much use to me. They dance, though. Oh, do they just keep going? Oh, I want to watch this through. Oh, there we go. Galaga 90. Beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful game. I would like to get through the whole thing someday, but it's going to take a lot of effort. Anyway, let's move on from that. So, let's try the thing that I wanted to try. Just update the thing because now... So not only did I actually get a actual PSP charger, I also got... Where the heck do I plug this in now? Oh. Weird. Does this actually go in? Yes, it does. Bam! Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? Hell. That's not much fun. Right, let's see if this just works. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Ah, is it because my Elgato's being a silly? Activate. No signal. Okay. Probably need to go to the home thing. Set this up. So. Connected display settings? Switch output. Do you want to display output? Yes, I do. Okay, apparently the OSSC is now receiving something, but the capture card still ain't show it. Hey, there we go, look. Oh, nice one. Oh, that's a bit crap, isn't it? Oh. Flicker reduction? Yeah, let's turn that off. Forget it. So, I noticed that it is, in fact, a bit squashed, but if I turn that to 4:3, then it goes wide. So I prefer it to be like that. I feel like it's because the OSSC is expecting a 4:3 input, so it's going to look a bit weird. However, let's go with it. I'll work out something when I can be bothered. Right, so that's on there. That's good. This is going to be weird, isn't it? It's very fuzzy. So, hey, look. Look at all these games that I have. Because who the hell's going to carry around UMDs everywhere? Right. So, where are we? This is what I wanted to show. Not Space Made Extreme. Yay! Oh, crap. So, I keep pressing circle because I'm so used to playing flipping Japanese games. This is so strange. Oh, please don't play in that crappy little window. Come on. It's going to play in that crappy little window, isn't it? It's got like a blue border around it. Oh, dear. Can't be having that, can we? No. No thanks. Let's change it. Hey! That should be in Japanese, that. Huh. This silly old system can't make its mind up what it wants to be. Right, let's change it to 4:3, because that was a problem, that wasn't it? 4:3, there we go. Right, is this going to display... I mean, it looks a bit too wide now, but I suppose better than it was. Right, Space Invader's Pocket. Okay, that's a bit better. Bit better. It's still not great, but it's a bit better. Oh, no, it's not. It's just as bad. Oh dear, why is it so wee? It's minute. Why is it so small? Right, let's just give it one more go and see if there's anything I can change. And if not, then I'm just going to have to roll with it. That is crap, though. How can this be? Connected display settings. Interlaced. I mean, oh yeah. Let's not do that. That said, don't know. I mean, let's just try it, man. Why ever not? I know that the OSSC is made to take a interlaced input, so maybe that's... No, it's not made any better, is it? It's still going to play in a minute little window. Ugh, what a shame. Is there anything I can do? Any weird button combo? Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Oh, right, that just changes if it's playing on my... Oh, great. Yeah, that just switches it back to my PSP screen. Hello? Is it going to come back? Oh, for pity's sake. Come on. Flipping heck. Come on. Why is this so difficult? Switch video output. Yes. There we go. Right, let's change it back to progressive because it looked a bit better, didn't it? Didn't make a single bit of difference. Let's just play the damn thing. I will need to actually record some footage from this as well. So this is... I'm just going to scale it up, aren't I? Because it's from here that I need to record from. Right, let's play Space Invaders Pocket because I want to demonstrate Super Space Invaders, which, thinking about it now, I should have just done in MAME, but I wanted to try out this PSP thing that I've got. It is literally just a component cable going to IOSSC, which is fine, but I still don't explain why it's so Wii. I mean, possibly because it's displaying at 1:1. And because the OSSC isn't widescreen, it's like, well, I gotta do it somehow. I don't know. It's probably a good thing, actually, for the sake of my recording. Here we go. Super Space Invaders. So, that, yeah. This is gotta be the worst way to both play and watch Super Space Invaders. Man, that is loud. Can't... The volume on the PSP does nothing. I apologise for the loudness. Let's just start the game, come on. Start. I actually love this collection. This is one of the best things you can buy on the PSP. Because it's a collection of all the original arcade Space Invaders games. So you've got the black and white one original, you've got the colour cocktail one, you've got the stand-up game, you've got the cellophane cocktail in case you would ever want to play that. I think the best version of that to play outside of the real one is ooh. Ah, yes, there we go. Yeah, that's flipping brilliant. Come on, then. Do something. There we are. Nice. Oh. Don't get ahead of yourself, guys. Outside of the actual cabinet, best version to play is probably Anniversary for that, if you really want to play the cellophane one, but I don't know why you would, because you could just play the colour cocktail and that would be better. And it literally works in this... Oh no, how does it? I would have thought, yeah, it does work in the same way, because it is still cellophane overlay, but it's on the inside of the cabinet rather than on the outside. So it looks a bit better. But yeah, that is how the original worked. Cattle mutilation. You see what I mean about the silliness and the seriousness? I mean, this is clearly knocked off flipping challenging stage, isn't it? It's challenging stage meets Defender. In fact, I think that's what I said in my video. Something like it's like Gallagher and Defender had a freaky evening or something. I'm doing pretty well. But rather than hitting all the UFOs, it's more about hitting them as late as possible, or when they're as high up as possible. Because if you look on the right hand side there, the higher up they are, the more points you get. And of course, oh no, it was I think Missile Command and Defender is what I said actually. But yeah. Right, let's move on. So you can see this has got branching paths as well. Not very many though. Let's go here. Oh yeah, this show tune music for bugs. Yeah, it has definitely pinched a few ideas from Gallagher. Oh yeah, this power up. Oh, I lost the power up. What a modern day tragedy. But yeah, this game is really good. I enjoy it a lot. Have a lot of time for it. Ah, get away! No! No, 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 no! Okay, it just clouted me one. Not much of a threat. Oh, look at this lot. Gross. Oh. Oh, it's actually a thing in a jar. Right, nice. Oh. I don't really know what hit me in it. These asteroids, man. You don't want to think about the aliens, but because the asteroids are there, but you don't want to think about the asteroids because the aliens are there. UFOs are massive, though. Oh, time stop. That's useful. Can't see the ladybird because not the ladybird, the butterfly, because it's not quite at the right frame rate. It's displaying at 60, but it's only showing me the off frames. So now I can see the butterfly because it's only showing me the on frames. Yeah, it's actually playing at 60, but of course I'm streaming at 30 because no way am I gonna be able to sustain a 60 FPS on my crappy internet. That said, it's not as crappy as some. It's actually a lot better now than it used to be. It used to be really crappy. Like, it used to be not very good at all. But it's a lot better now for some reason. I don't really know why. It's not like they put fibre in our area or anything. They're out in the sticks for crying out loud. Ah, let's get a power up after I've killed the boss. Brilliant. Hyper laser. It's going to run out. Yeah, look, it's disappeared. Let's go here because I'm not... lava stages don't look much fun. Oh, look at this. Independent movement. Do you know how difficult these stages are? It's like playing 2 games of Space Invaders at once. Not fun. Oh, jeez. This is too much to handle. I'll probably stop playing soon anyway because this is not fun to watch. Quick! Oh, no. Go on, then. We'll go through one more continue. I've got an extra 20p in my pocket that I'll use. Hey! Oh, this is so... Oh, don't hit me. I mean, the shield is very useful. Oh, come on. No. Well, it's not like the original where you lose the game instantly if they get to the bottom. No matter how many lives you have, if they get to the bottom, then that's it. You're toast. Oh, good. Another time stop. Probably the most useful thing there is. Although it's not useful if you're right at the end of the stage and you have to wait for it to finish. But they actually used a lot of ideas from this in the 1999 3D Space Invaders, which I have played on stream before, I want to say. I would like to... Oh, this laser's useless! I'm not sure how I'm supposed to use it, because it just, like, stays at the bottom. You can't hit anything with it. Oh, I like this one, dancing. That's galactic dancing. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I feel like they'd be dancing to disco with that little boogie. Oh, do I get the double shot still? Oh, that's useful. Did I always have that on Cattle Mutilation? Oh, you can shoot the cow by accident as well. Yeah, look. It went ouch. If you're not very careful, you can hit the cow. So, Defender and Missile Command. Freaky evening. Way, mate. No, no, no. Oh, you cheeky beggar. Get away. You and all. I think you can still hit them when they're in mid-air as well. So they're not safe. Even if they get dropped, they're still not safe. I'm nearly at the end. Which way do I go? Well, I've been going right all this time. Might as well stay the course. Oh, good. Nice of them to start a bit lower down. That's always what I want. I don't think this... Was this game ported to any proper consoles? I know it was ported to the home computers, but it was really crap version. Certainly the DOS version was not good. It was, well, it was alright, but the laser base was very much on ice. It didn't feel good to move, which is very strange. You'd think That'd be a really easy thing to get right, you'd think, but who am I? I'm not a game developer. No idea what I'm doing. But yeah, like here, you press the button and it moves, and then you stop pressing the button and it stops moving. On the DOS version, it sort of keeps going. It's got a little bit of inertia, which is a problem. It's also not vertical, as this one is. Right, where am I supposed to hit this thing? In the middle? How am I going to hit there? How am I... Come on. Give me something to shoot at. Am I honestly supposed to hit that thing in the middle? It's minute. Arm. Oh, great. I've got bunkers now. Oh, well, they didn't last long, did they? Flipping brilliant. At least you get power-ups in the boss stages. Can I have one, please, now? You can't shoot down its missiles, either. Oh! Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Oh, time stop. Not what I want. I noticed the power-ups look a bit Arcanide-ish. Oh, is that it? That was a short stage, wasn't it? I love how it's like, meanwhile, on Earth. No! Bonnie Wiku, no! I lost my Bonnie Wiku! Oh, these aren't Hayland cues, are they? No! Stop stealing my cues! No. Badness. Attempts were made. Unfortunately, Crypto has got away with some coups, which is a tragedy. And here we go, the last level. Oh look, normal invaders. Oh, the wide invaders. I think if I go from the left... Oh no. You can't game the system. Oh, it turns into a little pixely one. God damn it. Right, so I think we need to alternate them basically. That's probably the best way. Wow. Oh, and then they get even wider. But it's fine because I can just time stop and then spam the button. I feel like I'm playing Galaga when I've got the power-up thing. Oh, look, they're going to dance now. Dance, magic, dance, magic, dance. Dance, magic. Let's stop singing because I'm not very good at it. Oh, whoa, Nelly. Chill out, guys. The places to be. There. Oh, please don't be. Oh, it's independent. No. Half and half. Don't like this stage. Because it just feels way too... Was that a flipping birdhouse? Oh, another time stop. Yay. Was it a cuckoo clock? I couldn't really tell because this screen is minute. Minute. Oh, I can't hit these guys right on the edge as well. Buh. Oh, come on. Come on. Actually, this is a good experiment. Did you hear that? I suppose I'll find out later on when I'm editing this down for YouTube. Ah, look. Here he is. What are you going to do? Poke me? Ah! Oh, I didn't realise I even had a shield. Once again, frame rate. Ah! Oh, come on. I'm nearly at the end now. Might as well see it through. Is it better to shoot him in the head? Or is it one of them situations where each thing has its own health bar and I can take out the arms? Oh, okay. It looks a bit like Zenyatta from Overwatch. Oh no, look, they're going even more red, aren't they? They're going slightly redder. Oh, great. How am I supposed to dodge all this? Come on, game. Right, don't burp at me. He's got like rows and rows of teeth. That's terrifying. It's a Giga. Well, large. If you want Giga, R-type's your game. I love how I can't even see the laser because, once again, frame rate discrepancies. I'm just getting unlucky with my frames here. Oh, God. And I got hit by that one, so... There's going to be another... There's going to be a final form, and I can see it happening. That's not the final boss. Oh, look. We destroyed all the huge mecha. At least we believed that, but I was too optimistic. One huge mecha, which was hiding underground, was now about to take off, heading for the Earth. I chased the huge mecha with... Oh! I'm going to have to read that back because I didn't quite catch it, but I think at the end it said thank you for playing or something. Are there any names we recognise here? No. Tomohiro Nishikado did not work on this game, it seems. Although you put him under character design because, come on, he designed the originals. Yeah, I like that game. Lots of fun. Kind of short though, but I don't know. If you're in the arcade, well, I got through that in 2 continues, didn't I? 3 continues. So that's what. It's just a few 20p's. So I could have really quite easily got through that in the arcade, to be fair. But it's also probable that I would have moved on to a different machine because that's just how I am. But yeah, I like it. Ooh, I need to put my name in. Look at all them lot at the bottom. No, it's going to be circle, of course it is. Now, I did just see a slight aberration. It's possibly stemming from this cable. Don't know if this is a decent quality cable. I mean, it seems alright. Given the circumstances, it seems okay, yeah. Whatever. I'll say yes to it, whatever it is. Right, let's ditch the PSP for now because yeah, that's not not really much for the streaming device. Definitely good at what it's designed for though. Love the PSP. Great little system. There's something about it. It's just kind of like Sony are weird, aren't they? Their MO seems to consist of, right, let's do what they're doing, but let's go overboard with it. Because if you remember, when the sorry, just had to take a swig. The PS Vita came out after the 3DS, didn't it? Or was it? Yeah, it was after the 3DS. And the 3DS had a touch screen and a 3D screen. Pretty simple. It also had a little stick, didn't it? Analog-ish stick. And then the PS Vita came along, and it had a touch screen on the front, a touch thing on the back. What else did it have? It had like motion sensors and flipping. Did it have like a 3D camera or something? I know it had a camera of some description. It might have even had 2, one either side. And it was just like, right, let's do this, but go overboard with it. You know what I mean? And the PSP is a similar case because the DS came along and that was like, whoa, this is the console. Everybody loved the DS. Everybody still loves the DS. I think a lot of people probably still play on the DS. Because it's just one of them timeless things. It's a bit like the Wii. It's just like a timeless console that's never really been matched. Not even by the 3DS, I wouldn't have said. Not for that widespread appeal. So that came along, and then Sony were like, right, well, we've got this thing, and we call it the PlayStation 2. Now we're going to get that, and we're going to put it in this tiny little device. And that's the PSP, pretty much. It's not as powerful as a PS2, not quite, but you wouldn't know it by looking at the games, because you've got Tony Hawk's Underground 2 on there, which runs not as smooth, but pretty well. You've got Ratchet and Clank on there. What else have you got? Battlefront 2, you know? You've got all these PS2 games just on a small screen. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. But you've also got Space Invaders Pocket, and you've got all the arcade collections. There's some brilliant selections of arcade games on that system. It's just and of course, extremely hackable. And it runs PS1 games natively because it's got all the PS1 hardware in it, much like the PS2 does. Or at least all the important bits. So you've got a little PS1 in your pocket. It's just a great little system. And mine's turquoise, which, yeah, I think it's going to come up on the upcoming video. So let's play another game. Let's nip off into MAME again. Let's get, because I mentioned it earlier. Yes, indeed. Let's skip all the doodah. And let's just make sure it's small, that I can see what I'm doing. Right, that's fine. That'll do. Let's switch over to it. Is gonna capture it. MAME. Right, and let's zoom. Was that a Monty Python reference? Oh, now it's super quiet. So here it is, Space Invaders 95. Yeah, I got this wrong when I first sort of saw the name of it. I thought it was Attack of the Lunar Loonies because that would make sense. But no, it's the Attack of Lunar Loonies. Great, Japan. Also called Akanvader in Japan. Don't know what that means. Probably means Attack of the Lunar Loonies. Much better name though. Let's start. Who am I gonna be? Or you can be a Tyler, or you can be a dog, or you can be a Silverhawk, or you can be a babe. I'm gonna be this one because it picked for me. This is just a laser base, but it's got feet. Oh look, it's Space Invaders, everybody. Oh, now it's no longer Space Invaders. So this is like Space Invaders Nuts Edition. Now, I will just mention this. The PSP version of this is better. It makes improvements. Because not only do the invaders have new death sound effects, they actually sound like they look, instead of just having Space Invaders sound effects. They also have a wider range of characters to pick from, because half the characters are locked to the second player. So you get to play as all of them in single player mode on the PSP one. And it's a shame that that's never been ported to another system, that particular version. Right, let's have this, whatever it is. Oh, I forgot you can also like charge up your shot and... Yeah. You know what I was saying about it being a bit weird for its own good and just like bonkers for the sake of being bonkers? This is what I mean. And it's very close to being like nicely on the edge, but it's just like enemies like this. Yeah, not my cup of tea. I like it to be a little bit... I mean, I don't mind the UFO. The UFO's great. It's just got that little bit of silliness to it. But when you've got these horrible enemies that aren't appealing in the slightest, you know what I mean? There's the Rayman clock up there. If you've ever got a game over on Rayman, you'll know what I mean. Yeah, it also bothers me that the laser base he's got shoes on, but it's floating. It's a bit like that one invader from Space Invaders on the VCS. Also, somebody's seen the challenging stage, haven't they? Man. Yeah, my favourite characters are of course the Pussycat. This time I, the boss, fight against you. Oh, you're approaching me. I don't really know how that's said, because it's said in Japanese, so I don't... they just sort of shout everything, don't they? And that's pretty much the only thing I know about JoJo. That and the fact that there's a guy with a cool beard. Do want to watch it though, it looks really cool. It looks bonkers in the way that I like. Looks like my flavour of bonkers. Oh, I thought I'd defeated him then, but... Oh, come on, just die, would you? This music is maddening. I love how the laser base starts to panic as well. Oh, no, I die. Oh, but I killed the cat. Look, it's a Pussycat. It went meow. Yeah, you can play as a cat. The cat is, once again, a 2-player. Walk away, a very easy victory. Oh yeah, they've got... It's a food production based food. I'm hungry. Okay. Good for you. So yeah, you kind of get the intent of Lunar Loonies. It's a silly, silly game. But it has a bit of a... It has an appeal. And it grows on you the more you play it, definitely. I must try and play this with my dad at some point. It just feels quite fluid and responsive. Yeah. Oh god, look at this creepy thing. It looks like Nightmare Pac-Man. It's horrible. You're going down, sucker. Ah, I got a bowling bomb. Oh, chickens. Chicken invaders. Oh, mate, we need to play that. I think that's going to be a stream on it. In fact, we can do that tomorrow. Yeah, that's a great idea. I can dedicate one of my streams to chicken invaders and possibly other weird games as well of that era. Because I haven't done a proper stream on that. I have mentioned doing it a fair few times. I want to get game over because I want to switch characters, ideally. I want to show another character. Oh, bowling ball. Oh, I missed the bowling ball. The piece of the earth is... Let's... Do I get to pick a new character? How do I... Oh. Right. Let's be Silverhawk. Get a bit of Darius in there, because Darius is flipping great. Well, beyond... yeah, G Darius is flipping great. Oh, yeah. Darius is good, but I think it's a bit pedestrian. G Darius is just like, Darius Burst. Here we go, we've got another weirdo stage. Yeah. It's just, some of these characters just are not appealing in the slightest. Especially like these enemies here. Why though? At least the Pac-Man had some sort of appeal. But these guys are just disgusting. Oh no! Oh, balls. Why am I the suck? Get away. Freak. Okay. Oh, I see where this is going. Am I going to have time or are they going to fly away? Yeah, there we go, yep. Once again. Once somebody's seen the challenging stage. See, it takes so long to charge up your special attack that it's just not... By the time you've done it, they've flown away. There. Ugh. Well, I got most of them. So is it now the boss? Is it going to be a giant pig? Warning. Oh! Hang on, is that because I'm playing as Silver Hawk? Or is that just... Does that just happen anyway? That's fantastic. Be on your guard. Man. Darius is brilliant, isn't it? I think the broken English is done on purpose. In fact, yeah, look at the enemy. That is just a Darius reference, isn't it? This whole... And it's a ship. It's literally a ship. So it's a battleship. And it's robot fish. Oh, man. Yeah, they just parodied Darius for this boss. Okay, so it doesn't make a difference if I'm playing as a Silverhawk, I guess. Oh, I need to be shooting the sushi thing, don't I? Fried sushi? Is that a thing? Ah! Must I give up all hope? I don't know who that guy is. Possibly as a character from one of the original Darius games. Let's play as this thing. Oh, hooray! Let's see what the right priest Sayo-chan has to say for herself. Summer Star, it's a star in an everlasting summer, great. It'd be good if I got a swimming cosy. Alright. Man, it's looking like the later stages of Plants vs Zombies 2. God. Oh God, I remember this stage. Oh my goodness. This is a right pain in the ass. Look at how cheeky they are, right? They hide in these little holes and then they come out and you can barely hit them. But look at that little sly look on that yellow guy's face. God, come on. What's her special attack then? Oh, it's throw a brick. Okay. No. I don't quite, Oh yeah, look, they hide behind the sand. Oh, look at that butt. So what's the point of, the special attack on this one? It doesn't seem to be anything particularly exciting. Let's try firing it at this. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, no, you don't. No. I have to say, it doesn't feel like a Space Invaders game very much. And I did say that when I first sort of played it and reviewed it. That was my conclusion. It didn't really feel very Space Invaders-y. Oh, we've got a bit of representation now, look. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, the special attack on this one sucks. It just like throws a brick that's not any more effective than just firing the shot. So, I don't know what the deal is there. It's not likely that... What, exactly? Okay, come on, we gotta do it. The dog. Which I believe is called Henry, but I'm not sure. No! The dog's ears flap when it gets panicked. The dog's special attack makes a bit more sense because it's actually multiple shots. And I'll run... Oh! Right. Bam! There we go. Oh, I'm going into the water. It's a dog in a bin. It's brilliant. And the cat is in a box. Of course. It's a puddy tat. Yeah, as far as I know. As far as I know, actually, that is the only home port of Lunar Loonies. It's possible that it was on something stupid like the X68000 or flipping something daft like that, but as far as I know, that's not the case. So, who knows? The best thing would be if they made a Space Invaders 50th anniversary collection with everything in it. And when I say everything, I mean first one, part 2, Super, Return of the Invaders, which was a bit naff, but hey, it's another Space Invaders game. It needs preserving. That wasn't ported either. And what else is there? 1999. Possibly in 60 FPS. That would be just magical. If they did that, I'd be very happy. But then you've got Rise with Activision because they developed it. No, they published it, so it's possible that there's some licensing issue there. Oh dear. And in fact, the Taito name isn't even on the the 99 one. I wonder if it's even official. That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, it's got the logo and it's got the alien from the side art of the original cabinet is the final boss in that game, and of course then you've got the classic version, which is crap. I think it was better on the consoles though. Well, that was poorly timed, wasn't it? But yeah, as far as I know, it doesn't come up in the actual game, does it? So I wonder if... I wonder what... Surely they must have stipulated that their logo must appear somewhere since their IP. I don't know. What's the story there? There must be something going on there. But yeah, if we could have a 60 FPS modern systems re-release of that game, then that would be excellent. Because that game's ace. Oh. Oh, what's this? Hello. Oh no! I didn't see what she said. It's a babe. It's a babe. I wish I knew what she said, because then I'd have possibly some context for me shooting her. This poor lady. Who probably is just having a kip. You know, she's got a little post box with a love heart on it, no less. So, I have a feeling that this is undue stress for this woman. Who just wants to be alone. That's all it is. She just wants to be alone. In fact, she's got a washing hung out as well. Although, quite how she changes out of her clothes and into new ones is... I mean, it must be tricky, considering she's got lobster claws for hands. Right, well, you know what? I want to see what happens when I defeat this boss, and I've got one more character to play as, which is the poop in the toilet. Genuinely a poop in a toilet. That makes a weird noise when it dies. And there is also a female poop in the toilet, which is in an actual toilet. This is a bidet, isn't it? This is getting hectic, man. I just want to defeat the hermit crab lady. Come on. Down you go. What? I'm not the one who woke you up. Was that UFO? Ah, no. I wonder how many other games there are that you can play as a poop. Actually, I don't want to know that. That is a question I don't want answering. There we go. Oh, she has actually got feet. Brilliant. Does the poop have quotes? What does the poop say? Don't answer that. Nothing, apparently. Oh, look. Well, now we're no longer in space. So it's... In fact, only the first level took place in space, therefore... it's even less Space Invaders now. Can I shoot the sofa? Luigi's Invaders. Why am I playing this? No, I know why I'm playing this. The question is, why am I still playing this? Oh my goodness. How many chairs and tables are there in this house? Oh right, the poop talks in poop. Well, there we go, that's it. Let's just let it tick down. Rest in pieces. That planet is a melon. Put my name in, because why not? Yeah. Loonies. Look, there's the cat. You can see the cat. Well, you can't see the cat anymore, but you could see the cat. Look at good Taito Prouding fighting plane. Excellent. There's the cat at the bottom right. Very important, the cat. Maybe I should change the controls to 2-player so I can see the cat. I'll play as the cat. Look, the lady tank has high heels on. The lady laser base, should I say. Or core cannon, depending on which game you play. Right. Well, I've got to pick another game now. We've got a bit of time left. Like I say, I'm intended to finish a bit earlier tonight because this is going to be a big old stream tomorrow. So, don't want to overdo it. So what am I going to finish on? Something simple. I just thought about Metal Slug, but then I thought, I don't know if I can play that on an LCD anymore now. Because I made the mistake of running it on my PS2 via RGB cable to my CRT. Oh my god. Look, there's the cat! There's the cat! Yeah, We needed to see the cat. Man, I'm just going to switch to the midstream thing. Yep. Let's close MAME. Man, I cannot explain just how smooth it is. It's like, you can take your 144Hz 2160p monitors. I've got a CRT. And that is the smoothest thing. It's as smooth as Nutella on a hot day. Oh boy. And you don't know smooth until you've played Metal Slug on a CRT. Through an RGB cable. From, well, PS2, good choice. Neo Geo, probably a better choice. I wonder, you see, I did Metal Slug 6 as well, and that's a bit funny because all the like sprites and stuff, I don't play Metal Slug 6. Now that I've mentioned it, I want to play it now. What a great game. A great game and barely flipping... There's only two ways you can play it, either on an Atomis Wave in an arcade or on PS2. And you have to have either Metal Slug 6 on its own, which I want to get, or Metal Slug Anthology, which is just too expensive. I know it's Metal Slug, but come on. It's a silly price. But yeah, I do want to get the... In fact, hell, why don't I play it on the PS2? I've got this damn RGB cable. Let's flipping use it. Yeah, there's something funny with the graphics in it, though, because some of the assets are twice the resolution. And there's lots of sort of zooming in and out, so it doesn't look quite right on my CRT. But I wonder if it'd look better on a higher res one. You see, I'm after a 29-inch Trinitron. And I think once I've got one of them, that'll be my retro gaming life pretty much sorted from then on. Because that, to me, playing it on a nice, big, chunky CRT is the way, and especially a Trinitron. I did actually see on eBay a 29-inch PVM, and I thought, buy oh buy. If money was no object, then I would totally order that thing, because my god, that's got to be the epitome. The absolute epitome of proper retro gaming. I could just talk about CRTs all day and how wonderful they are, but... You know, you got to draw the line somewhere. Alright, why is there no signal now? That's a good question. Is it my capture card or is it the OSSC? I think it's my capture card. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Goodbye. I proper have to flipping mollycoddle it. Oh, 1. It's channel 1, isn't it? That's why it wasn't flipping working. What a wally! Alright, here we go. Metal Slug 6. Transition. And of course open the projector for that, so then I can actually see what I'm doing. Because playing through that little OBS window is not the way to go. I'm sure there will be a better way of doing this. I should really be using the Elgato Stream software. Hey, I've not got a memory card, that's fine. Oh, or do I? I don't know. Oh, this isn't going to be another case of it's either memory card or the game works. Oh no, there we go, look. Yeah, I should be using Elgato's own software to sort of view and monitor what's going on the card, but... I think I might have sorted it actually. I'll have to test it off stream, but because I can't get the card working in two different pieces of software at once, because that's how hardware works. Man, this is crisp. I think the problem was that my OPL was at a weird resolution, so it wasn't displaying properly, and yeah, it wasn't working with my capture card as such. Weirdly, it worked in OBS, and OBS could see this weird resolution video, but my CRT couldn't see it and the capture card couldn't see it, but my HD TV could. Really weird, like it works in certain things and not in others. Don't quite get that. Let's play some Metal Slug 6, everybody. Who am I going to play as though? That's the big question of the day. So Tama always was my sort of mainstay, but I'm quite enjoying playing as Eri these days. because she's badass. And she carries an axe around. I mean, Tama's cool. But Eri's got class. Look at that. Now, I do notice that Metal Slug 6 is a bit darker than the other. It's got a weird gamma issue. But yeah. Yeah! Metal Slug 6. Love this game. Look, you can do a melee attack. Oh, she's got a cool kick as well. I forgot about that. But yeah, but look at her sprite when she does the kick. There's some scaling going on with this. And so it looks a bit strange. Let's see if I can get the axe out. Yeah, there's the axe. Yeah. Oh, she can also aim her grenades in this, which is kind of useful. Tama's special ability is that he can repair vehicles, but he's not particularly good at it. Come on, I've got to hit... Oh, that's disappointing. I wanted to hit the TNT, but... Right, let's might as well use the rest of the rocket launcher. Oh. Yeah. Marco starts with quite a lot of ammo, but doesn't have any other particularly exciting abilities. I think his pistol's also a little bit more powerful or something like that. Tama can repair vehicles, but it's not very useful because he's very slow at it. This is a good bit because you can just stand here and avoid everything. I'm going to throw a grenade, so if you just throw a grenade normally it does that. If you're moving at the time, it goes flying. And you can aim it up and down as well. Just like you can with the gun. Mushrooms, great. A shortcut to... Oh, I thought I was going to take a hit there, but no. Avoid the landmines. Eh. Oh, I thought that was going to land in the water then, what a shame. Oh, you get like crap tons of grenades as well as Eri. Great. Well, that's just fantastic. And of course, you always need a bit of representation in your games. You can't just play as white mans all the time, you know? It's not a modern way. No, but seriously, I think